Hey, good morning, brothers and sisters. I'm Brother Paul. I'm the founder of the Universal Peace Officers, and I wanted to give you guys just a little introduction to one of the next Genesis Revelation shows we're going to be doing on our podcast. At Genesis Revelations, we look at the world through the lens of Scripture, and that's up on our Universal Peace Officers website under the playlist, and you can also find it on our Universal Peace Officers YouTube channel. And I want to just talk about three little things that we're going to be looking at on our next issue. And it's a couple things that I want y'all to stop and look and listen to what's going on in the world. And the first one would be our border. You know, take a look at the border in Texas and Arizona and New Mexico, and look what's been going on over the last 5 to 10 years, you know, and try to analyze why there are certain people in our government who would not want our border safe and secure, why there were certain administrations that did certain things to secure the border, and other ones on the first day in office, they changed all of the things to take away the safety measures that we had to try to keep our border safe and to try to keep immigration in a legal way where they were following the rule of law and the things that our Constitution states. So that's one area. Just look at the border. And, you know, as the people you follow and you may vote for and all that stuff down the road, take a look at their stance on the border. And are they protecting our country, or are they more concerned with protecting the border in countries that are in other parts of the world? That should tell you all you need to know. But if that doesn't, let's look at two other areas. Let's look at the kids. You know, for a child to be able to drink or to drive or to vote or to do certain things, get a tattoo, they got to be a certain age or get parental permission. But it seems to me there's certain segments of our society in certain areas of the country and certain people who lean a certain way who are trying to allow children to make decisions on their gender at ages where they don't even know how to tie their shoes. Think about that for a minute. All these other things we need ID for, but they do not want parents to be aware of children who are thinking about changing their identity, their gender identity, and that's not to mention all the people that they let influence these children without the parental knowledge. That should be all you need to know. Just take a look at that. So we got two areas. We're looking at the border and we're looking at our kids. And then the third area I want you guys to look at is, you know, freedom of speech. Who's allowing us to say what we feel and share our opinions, and what entities are censoring the information that comes from people who have a different point of view? So if the people who have a different point of view don't want your voice and your information to be heard, and they're suppressing our God-given right of freedom of speech, that's another area that should be all you need to know. So I just want to touch on those three areas kind of quickly, give you guys an overview of the next episode of Genesis Revelations, where we look at the world through the lens of Scripture. So I want you all to stop and look and listen this week and really see what's going on, and look at our border, look at the kids, our children, let's keep them safe, and then look at the First Amendment and what they're trying to keep us from saying, and how they want us to just have one point of view that's their point of view. But I'm not buying all that crap. I'm not believing it. I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to do my own investigation. I'm going to get closer with God and ask Him to put godly people around me, and ask Him to give me discernment on all the noise and the news and the crap, and I'm going to look to Him for truth. God bless America. Peace Officers out. You guys come join us on our YouTube channel and on our Universal Peace Officers website, and check out our playlists and kind of look into our Genesis Revelation, so you guys can kind of help us to get an idea of what's going on in the world through the lens of Scripture. God bless America. Peace Officers out.